Well, around Indiana and indeed around America, the business of softball can be a grand slam. Bill Benner has more in this week's Inside Indiana Sports. Bill?
Thanks, Gary. And with the arrival of warmer temperatures comes the annual migration to softball fields with hundreds of teams competing in dozens of leagues. But at one complex on Indianapolis' northwest side, softball is just part of the pitch to attract individuals and companies in search of recreational sports. And joining us today to discuss is the Vice President and General Manager of the Midwest Sports and Social Complex, Brandon Fishburne, and the League Joe partner, Sean Smith. And gentlemen, welcome to the show. And Brandon, let's start for you. Your family's been involved with the Midwest for 35 years. And the business is booming and growing, isn't it?
Yeah, we've gone through quite a few changes in the past 6 years specifically. But yeah, I've been involved since 1981. So my dad was there in the very beginning, and it's transitioned into quite a bit of something different now.
And you were telling me before, I mean, you literally at any particular time will have hundreds of teams participating over the course of a week.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%. On any given night, it's anywhere between 60 and 80 teams that are there for some form or capacity of sport.
Well, it's called the Sports and Social Complex, and Sean, let's bring you in to talk about the social element, because what you provide with League Joe is a way for people to connect with each other and with teams. Explain what League Joe is all about.
Correct. League Joe is an Indianapolis startup, and basically we've taken the fun of fantasy football and combined it with recreational sports, so that if you've never been drafted into a professional league, you have a chance to be drafted into a recreational league. So it doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or if you're somebody that's really trying to get back into the game. You can get drafted onto a team, and then you'll have other players and coaches that surround you and can help you grow and have fun with all the other competitors.
It's almost like a dating service that you just people, and they fill out a profile and...
Correct. They fill out a profile, and instead of dating, you're definitely trying to link up and your first baseman with your outfielders and make sure that the team is balanced.
Brandon, let's talk about the corporate aspect. So many law firms, companies, they all have teams. I mean, it's a big deal in the business community.
Yeah, actually, our business leagues is the #1 area of growth that we've seen within the business over the past 2 years. Our business rec program is the program that we primarily focus on. It's a 6 p.m. set time league, so it's right after companies get off work and they come out there and it's game on for the rest of the day. But there's a large variety of different corporate partners who come out there and participate in recreational play on a daily basis.
And again, it's more than softball. You got beach volleyball, you got soccer, you got golf, you got foot golf. I mean, so you have a lot of recreational opportunities. Yeah,
we've diversified in sport. That's one of the things that we've seen and recognized as a trend that's taking place nationally. Is people are looking for a wider variety of different ways to have fun. So we have opened up the gamut, like you said, to different things like foot golf and beach volleyball, and just making sure that we're hitting all sorts of different people in their individual recreational wants.
Sean, talk about the social element. I mean, again, people are looking to connect.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they use sports to do it.
Absolutely, and they're also looking to get fit. And one thing that people sometimes struggle with is whenever you're going to a gym, you're working out by yourself. It's a lonely process. But if you can join a team of like-minded individuals and play some softball, play some flag football, play some soccer, it's getting that healthiness, it's getting that fitness, and having fun competing against one another.
League Joe is the only kind of company that you know of in the country, right?
Correct. We're the only ones that have combined this idea of drafting with recreational sports.
And you're looking to grow. Obviously, you've got Midwest and some other clients, but you think you can grow outside of Indiana?
Absolutely. We've done several successful trial phases. We've done some great leagues. We've got a couple of partners that we've been able to team up with. So at this point, we're just kind of looking towards the future and how we're going to grow from here.
Brandon, as we wrap up, again, the wide variety of offerings, but you told me before we went on the air, you have 2,000 teams over the course of a summer.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and they travel in from around the country. So we have teams who are based right here in Indianapolis, and then teams who are coming in from as far as California.
Well, Brandon Fishburne of Midwest Sports and Social Complex and Sean Smith of League Joe, we appreciate you coming on, and let's get the rain to stop and let's go out and play some